So I started to vlog more consistently about styling my natural hair. It was hard work, but it was fun and I was happy to share. Then it took a turn for the worst. And slowly but surely I realized that my hair was definitely not looking like how it did. I pulled my hair apart and it looked terrible. It looked terrible because here's where I noticed when my hair thinned out like crazy. It went from this to this. I was devastated. Now get ready because this is installment number 4 of my hair journey. I like to call this part when being a natural hair vlogger goes bad and the how to make thin hair thick epic fail. So here we go. At this point in my hair journey, I was pissed and confused. I sacrificed not relaxing, blow drying my hair, or putting heat on my hair in an effort to get my hair healthier for a year and a half. And this was my result? And to make matters worse, now I have people watching my hair journey. So what do I do now? Do I walk away and stop my hair journey here? Because I don't want to share this. How do I share this? I didn't know what to do. At this point, I was lost and I thought there was something terribly wrong with me. So in March of 2013, I went to the dermatologist. And the dermatologist did absolutely nothing but make everything a little bit more confusing for me. I go to the dermatologist. First she told me I had trichosal nardosa, and it's where your hair just automatically breaks off in one area. Then she told me that that was due to perming your hair, pressing your hair, putting heat on your hair, and stuff like that. She's telling me this. I'm thinking, I haven't put heat on my hair for a year and a half, and I'm obviously not permed. As you can see, you're looking at my head, and it's natural. Now, how she didn't see this before she told me this, I don't know. Then she was all like, okay, I'm going to give you a biopsy. The biopsy results show that I have beginning signs of CCCA, which is centrifugal something alopecia. And I'm like, okay, what is that? Main cause for CCCA is tension in the hair, and it's like from hair pulling. And I'm thinking, I don't pull my hair tightly. I do braid my hair, but when I braid it loose. I've had really tight braids before. I would never do that to my hair again. So then she proceeds to give me an ointment. When I first saw it, I was like, oh my god, this has petroleum and mineral oil in it. What? Really? Really? Really though? Really? We have to go to that? Little does she know, I've been doing a lot of research on what's good for your hair, and petroleum jelly clogs up your hair follicle pores. So I wasn't really happy when she gave me that as a way of dealing with this CCCA situation that she says I supposedly have. One thing she did say that I did believe is that she said that I had really low iron. Then she told me to take some iron pills, and then she told me to take some biotin. The last thing she said for me to do, she was like, maybe you should look into getting a perm. I was so done with her at this point. I didn't even understand her logic for saying this. And I'm like, what? What? First you want me to put petroleum and mineral oil in my hair. Then on top of that, you're telling me that I need to get a perm? Are you serious right now? I honestly felt like I was on an episode of Punk'd and I was waiting for Ashton Kutcher to come out and say, you got punked. Is she freaking stupid? That's what I'm thinking about in my head. I was just mad that I had to give her a copay. Does this chick not know nothing about natural hair? She had a perm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm not listening to her. And since I knew I wasn't going to listen to her, I felt that was pointless to share my derm experience with you guys. Simply because what she was sharing didn't seem beneficial, and most importantly, it didn't make sense. I'm going to do my own research. And that's exactly what I did. I looked up what promotes hair growth. And what I got from my research is that my hair is probably really sensitive to my lifestyle and diet. If I want my hair to stay healthy and not have all these ups and downs, then I should probably make my lifestyle and diet healthy and consistent. I decided to make a video that was going to portray a healthier lifestyle that I wanted to use and lead, using 5 steps. This video was going to be the video that set the tone for what was going to be shown on my channel instead of just hairstyles. Then, the how to make thin hair thick again video was born. Hi guys, for the past month and a half I'd say, my hair has been thinning out pretty bad.
And if you've been watching my full series, you too would know that this has happened before.
Here are the 5 steps that you need to take to get your hair super thick. Once again, eat healthy foods. Eating healthy foods thickens up your hair and makes it super healthy. It gives you all the vitamins and minerals you need to make sure that your hair stays thick. If you don't eat healthy and make sure that the foods that you eat have the right vitamins and minerals that you need, the vitamins and minerals that will go to your hair will go somewhere else that's more important, like your heart or your liver. And it's gonna go there first, so whatever is extra goes to your hair. So if you're not consuming enough of that, your hair ain't gonna get no vitamins and minerals. It's gonna start thinning. Yeah.
Did I know that intentionally eating healthier was a lot easier said than done? And that's how the foods that can make your hair thin video was conceived.
My other video when I was talking about how to get thin hair thick, the first step I said to take to making your hair thicker is to eat healthy foods. It's simply because like when you're eating a whole bunch of junk food, you're basically taking up that space that could be used with foods that actually have some type of nutritional value to it. The minerals and vitamins that are in those good foods can go to your hair. All that junk food leaves little to no room for foods that actually have vitamins and minerals that can actually help hair growth.
To keep a long story short, let's just say that I completely failed at eating healthy.
Here's my story. I bought my container to put my salad in. I was good. The first 2 days of changing the way I'm eating was great. And then the third day, this happened. So the next day, I made sure I woke up early. I brought my container full of spinach, and I brought my packed lunch that was full of vitamins and minerals with spinach and all that other good stuff. It was good. And then the next day, this happened. We're not gonna have that happen again. Even though I didn't forget my lunch, I just didn't want to eat it. So then this happened. And then it just went completely downhill from there. What I learned is that eating healthy and like changing your diet is really just not easy. Like it's not. It's really hard. You're so used to eating certain foods. Before work you go here, or right after work you go here. If nobody cooked, you eat this. This food's really cheap, so you know you can eat it. I feel like I have a problem. Anyway, maybe I'm the only one or maybe I'm not.
Eating healthy takes a lot more focus and determination than I had thought. First attempt fail.
Step number 2 is to make sure you go to the doctor and get checked out. The doctor told me that my iron levels were really low and that I should start taking iron pills. While I was doing my research into what can help make your hair nice and thick, I ran across what also can help to thin out your hair. A couple of days ago, guess what I found out? Your hair may thin due to an iron deficiency. Would you believe that?
On a serious note, if your hair is thinning, going to the doctor is really important. Even though your doctor may not prescribe something that you agree with, it's still good to make sure that there is nothing really wrong with you. So even though her suggestions were not to my liking, going to the doctor was a success because I was able to find out that there was nothing really wrong with me. So overall, the doctor's appointment was a success. The third step I wanted to incorporate in my journey was taking vitamins.
Vitamins are basically made to complete or enhance the foods that you eat.
Vitamins are a good way to get nutrients that you might not get if you don't get it in your food. But me staying consistent with the amount of vitamins I was eating was a no-go. Simply because taking 7 pills a day just didn't seem right. So my first attempt at really taking vitamins was a fail.
Fourth way to make your hair thick is to do a hair thickening stress relievers and stay stress-free. How to stay stress-free? Let's think about this. Well, there's 2 real stress relievers that I think will help a person stay stress-free. Step number 1 is to talk to people about your problems instead of keeping them bottled up inside. Honestly, this video is taking so long for me to put out because I did not want to share my problems with you. But if I have a problem, I need to share it so it's not bottled up inside of me, causing more havoc to my head. So that's basically the reason why I'm sharing this with you in the first place.
One of the problems that I had with the dermatologist was that she was telling me that braids were causing my hair problems. I will repeat, I do not braid my hair tightly. And if I didn't braid my hair, the only style that I really could do was a wash and go. So that is what I attempted. But every time I did a wash and go, it didn't look like what I saw other people do on YouTube. So instead of keeping my wash and go frustrations bottled up inside, I decided to share it. My wash and go experiences are always terrible, but I tried it again because I'm working out so much. So I washed my hair and put gel up and through my hair. Took me about 30 minutes. It looked alright in the beginning. Then 4 hours later, this was my end result.
Is it supposed to look like this?
And that's how the song Washing Goes Don't Work on Nappy Hair was born.
Washing goes don't work on nappy hair. Washing goes don't work on my 4C natural hair. Washing goes don't work on nappy hair. Washing goes don't work on my 4C natural hair. Washing goes don't work on nappy hair. Washing goes don't work on my 4C natural hair. Washing goes don't work on nappy hair. Washing goes don't work on my 4C natural hair. I wanna wash my hair and go about my day. But my hair is nappy and it really isn't working for me. But I try to do it anyway. But it started to shrink up and it started to tangle up. And my friends are calling me like, where you at? I'm just doing my hair. I'ma call you right back. So they know by the end of the call that I ain't going nowhere if my hair looks a hot mess. And guess what? Washing goes don't work on every hair. Washing goes don't work on my 4C natural hair. Washing goes don't work on every hair. Washing goes don't work on my 4C.
I was like, I can't not do something after I get out the shower, dude. I have to braid it up or do something or my hair's gonna be matted. And if I don't do it right after, it's gonna be matted and dry. So that's that.
Sharing my problems to help stay stress-free was a success. Another step that I wanted to incorporate into my hair journey was working out.
The second best hair thickening stress reliever is to work out.
That's how the Get Fit With Me plus measurements video was born.
What's up, guys? Bet you haven't seen me at this angle before. Remember the last video I was talking about, like the 5 things you need to do to make your hair stay thick and healthy and juicy so it'll be super amazing? One of the things that you need to do is you need to work out to release stress, make your body feel amazing. Yeah, I'm about to go work out. Can you believe this?
And it hurts.
Oh my gosh. Keep breathing.
Oh god. This is gonna be difficult. Have a good one. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
I was actually really good with working out, but I was eating so much and so badly that I didn't see any results, so I got discouraged and failed after a month. Consistently working out was a fail.
The 5th way to get your hair thick, long, beautiful, and full of life is to use good hair thickening styling habits. Have I been using good thickening hair styling habits in the last year and a half? Absolutely! 1, I do not perm your hair. I don't put heat on my hair. I don't use combs. I don't braid my hair tightly.
That's what I did in 2012, and I had great results.
Twist outs, you can do flexi rods, you can do roller sets.
Now these natural hairstyles that I thought were so good for my hair, I think were the real reasons why my hair started thinning. So I tried to go back to the basics with the little hair that I had left.
Hi guys, how you doing? In this video, I'm gonna teach you guys how I make my hair stand up. So basically this is how I do it. I have my like wig braids, as you can see. My hair is like automatically really stretched. Now that my hair is all out, all you do is just pin it up like that. And then you just pat it. See guys, you just gotta work with what you got. It look like it's a bun.
Then I came to my own conclusion of why my hair broke off. It wasn't a health problem. It was the products that dried my hair out so bad that it made my hair thin. That's how the 5 things that I learned about my natural hair video was born.
The 5 things that I have learned about being natural this year. First and foremost, the thing that I have learned about being natural this year is that moisture is definitely the key to growth. During the winter, my hair was really dry this year because I actually wore it out more than it did last year. I heard that it wasn't good to use glycerin, so I didn't use it because I didn't want to have any dramatic setbacks in my hair journey. But in the process of not using glycerin, my hair did get very dry. What I've been doing to keep my hair moisturized is I've been using a mixture of water, glycerin, and aloe vera juice, and I put it in a spray bottle and I spray it in my hair at night. That's what I've been doing. And when I spray that mixture into my hair, I don't spray a lot because I don't want my hair to be like soaking wet in the morning. I just do it so my hair just feels highly moisturized, so I don't do more than like 2 sprays. You know, I just walk into it. The second thing that I've learned about being natural is you really gotta be careful what you put in your hair, especially if you're like me and you have areas in your hair that are really sensitive or tender or prone to breakage. Just be careful what you put in your hair. Those of you who have been with me on my journey, you know I talked about how my hair was thinning a little bit. I thought it was because I wasn't eating right, or maybe I wasn't exercising, maybe it had to do with stress. But it really has to do with the products that you put on your hair. And the Miss Jessie's products, for me, I did 8 to 9 videos using Miss Jessie's products, and I did them consistently. The products just would really dry my hair out. It just looked so good, but it would just really be dry. When you think about it, my hair was stripped from any type of moisture from the Miss Jessie's products. I kept that product in my hair for at least 3 days. Then after doing that, I would strip my hair again with the shampoo. In my sensitive areas, the back and the middle, it really affected it. And honestly, you don't really know what you're doing to your hair until you do it. And you don't know how your hair is going to react until you do it. So I just realized that, you know, my hair really doesn't like that. And I just realized that my hair is just really sensitive in some areas, and I can't do very much to it. You guys haven't noticed I haven't done a hairstyle video since March. There's a reason for that. The reason why I didn't like my hair in that Epiphany video is because I saw that my hair was thinning in the back, and I'm like pulling at it and looking at it, and I'm like, what the heck is going on in the back of my hair? Did never look like this before. So I need to focus on getting my hair healthy because my hair is not looking healthy in the back right now. So after that, that's when I went on to the dermatologist. That's when I started doing the videos about eating healthy and drinking lots of water and you know, 5 ways to make your thin hair thick and all this other stuff. And at this point, my hair is thinned out so much in the back that I can't wear a hairstyle and feel confident. That's why I started doing those types of videos.
So for me trying to wear my hair natural, I went from this to this to this. And if you really look close, you can see the thinning going down my scalp. It was getting worse. Not only was trying to be natural stressing me out, it was making me bald. Then I started to think, why the hell am I doing this to myself? This is unnecessary stress. I needed a change. Stay tuned for part 5 to see how being a natural hair vlogger goes from bad to worse. In the comments below, I would like to know if you have ever used a product that made your hair thin or made it really dry that wasn't relaxer. What was the name of that product? And how did it make you feel to see your hair going through those changes? I want to hear your experience. If you have not seen the full hair story from the beginning, make sure you click here to start at part 1. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Bye.